Hey everybody! Today I'm here on the Washington side of the Columbia River Gorge, and I'm going to show you the Lyle Cherry Orchard trail. I thought I'd film the intro from the car today since it's a little busy out there and it's right off a major highway, so I didn't see a better opportunity. But here's the specs for you. This is a beautiful lollipop loop trail, and today's theme is wildflowers. On my way back from Washington just last week, I noticed that the balsam roots were popping, and it's a little bit early, so I thought I'd take advantage and go on this beautiful hike and show you some of the most beautiful flowers on the west side of the Rocky Mountains. So if you're ready, come on, let's go! Yeah, be extra careful out here, guys. This one's hanging out on the trail. Look at that. Woo! Keep your eyes out. Not exactly a wildflower, but I wanted to point out that there's poison oak all over the trail. It comes in red and green, so don't let it fool you. Leaves of 3, let it be. Our first actual wildflower is going to be this fiddleneck. It's known for its curled stalk there at the top and the flowers poking out. And here we have the longhorn sea blush. This is known for its large terminal clusters of flowers that can be white to pink. This is the Columbia Gorge broadleaf lupin. It is endemic only to this area, very special species. They weren't quite in bloom, but they are gorgeous. On the way, I found this tiny little patch of bear grass, which is actually in the lily family. Fun fact. Starting to heat up. I think I got most of the uphill out of the way. It's just going to be a little more steady incline from here on out. So I'm going to shed a layer, take a drink of water, and keep going. One thing that I forgot to mention earlier, don't forget your bug spray. Ticks in this area are nasty. They're everywhere. So don't forget to bring your bug spray, wear your bug spray. When you take a layer off, just put a little bit more on your arms and stuff, just in case, Try not to do it anywhere where you think you're going to harm anything, not in like a bunch of brush or anything where there might be beneficial insects, but I figured while I was taking my layers off out here in the open, there wasn't any breeze happening, so I figured I would just put a little bit more on. So I thought I'd mention that. Don't forget your bug spray. Here we have the large flower Tritelia, which has the trumpet-shaped flowers in blue and white. They weren't quite popping yet, but they're getting there. Coming up on my first little patch here. This plant is the one that I'm here to see, the arrowleaf balsam root. This area is known to have a huge patch. Just wait. Along the way, keep an eye out for the little carpets of small flowered blue-eyed Marys. And these beautiful Douglas's grass widows, which are in the iris family. And we've made it to the iconic patch of arrowleaf balsam root. If you've ever seen pictures from this area, I'm sure you've seen a couple selfies from people standing by this beautiful patch of flowers. Please remember to stay on trail and leave no trace. This is some fragile habitat. It's hard to miss this beautiful common desert parsley with its pops of purples amongst the yellows. Don't worry, we're not done yet. Stay tuned for more wildflowers. And as always, don't forget to look back and see where you've been. That's kind of the start where I said it was gonna kind of even out a little bit. Yeah. It's always worth it. Here we have one of our larkspurs. And it's a good reason not to pick flowers because this actually can cause skin irritation if plucked. In the more moist and shady areas, you can find this beautiful bullhead waterleaf. Well, now is as good a day as any to test this theory that I've had for quite a while. I have been working in and around poison oak pretty much my entire career. I lived in it when I was a kid in the Willamette Valley amongst the big oak trees, and I don't know, I haven't really gotten a rash since I can remember, really, like elementary school. So yeah, I'm always kind of anxious when I work around it or recreate around it, but yeah, I was getting pictures of this pretty flower and I brushed up against some random twig and it didn't have any leaves on it yet. But fun fact, poison oak can still be transferred via twigs, so even without the leaves you can still get a rash. So keep an eye on it and see what happens. I'll report back if anything pops up between now and editing. One of my personal favorites are the shooting star. They are one of the first to bloom in the early spring and give important food to pollinators. Miner's lettuce is edible, but I wouldn't recommend eating it in places where they manage. Working my way through the oak forest, and I'm almost to the lollipop loop here up at the top. And it's just a small little loop, and then I'll head back the way I came. Another one of my favorites are the checker lilies. I like these guys because this camouflage makes it really hard to see, so when I spot them out in the wild, I get really excited. I did not expect to see these lovely little glacier lilies. They're so tiny. And last but not least, we have the lovely prairie star, our local desert flower. Thanks for coming along with me, everybody. I hope you learned a little something and enjoyed those views. Please like, subscribe, and flick that bell for notifications. And don't forget to follow me at Fern in the Wild on Instagram for more of my photography. Thanks. I'll see you out there.